When you mention that Ecclesiastes you see as the eat, drink, and be merry, and Purim, obviously a little bit of the same, except for that death part toward the end. I think most of us would say that Ecclesiastes has a bit of a doom and gloom and kind of everything is vaporous, sad, short lived. And yet, Purim has been chosen as eat, drink, be merry, get silly, do all these great and glorious, happy things. How do you see those two of Ecclesiastes and Purim sort of complementing each other?
Great question. It all depends how you translate certain words in the book of Ecclesiastes. That's my answer. Ultimately, it's not that life is meaningless, it's that life is fleeting. Once we understand that Hevel Havali means fleetingness of fleetings or ephemerality, once we understand that Hevel is ephemerality, boom, everything all about the book is about things being fleeting and nothing being permanent. There's no one thing to always do. That's the whole point of the beginning of chapter 3. There's a time to do this, there's a time to do the exact opposite. There's a time to do this, the exact opposite, and so on. And so ultimately the solution that we see Kohelet, the Ecclesiastes, ultimately settle upon is eat, drink, and be merry, because that is a gift of God. And here in the book of Ecclesiastes, God is represented as something that is eternal, the exact opposite of ephemerality. So that's how it's really about. Yes, things happen in life. There's no one set thing you can always do, and yet doing these things to collect this gift of God is great.
Okay, so connect that over to Purim.
You could die, so might as well drink. I When you said death is at the end of it, I thought you were relating to the Book of Esther,
No,
because
well, yeah, it was actually because
that's how I took it.
Haman's
Because
family didn't do so well.
right, but everybody else gets to they
Oh
try
yeah.
to kill us, we survive, let's eat, drink, and be merry. That's really the story. And not just in the story itself, but they even prescribe that for the future generations, that you have to have drinking days on those days.